Joe. Crazy Joe. Yeah, I'm Crazy Joe. I be running through the snow. Got no pants, got no shirt, got no money.
Good morning. We are back at the King of Prussia Regal. I don't get out to the King of Prussia Regal too often anymore. But we're back here because today we're seeing Predator Badlands. But we're not just seeing Predator Badlands. They're having a double feature where they're showing the last movie, Prey, which was a Hulu Disney Plus exclusive. That premiered on television on Disney Plus and Hulu, and it didn't make it to theaters. So they are doing a double feature where we're going to get to see Prey on the big screen before Predator Badlands. I couldn't pass that up. Unfortunately, Regal in Warrington, my local Regal, was not doing it. We had to come out here to King of Prussia. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to checking this out. Let's head in, get our seats for the Prey Predator double feature. Let's go. I do always have to be careful when I film outside this theater because they do play copywritten music. We don't want to get a strike. But here we go. My hands are full at the moment. Here we are. Back to the Future is back in theaters. And they have these really cool time machine. I don't know how to tell you this, but you're in a time machine. That's actually from Back to the Future too. It's the 40th anniversary of the first film, so that quote's actually from the wrong movie. They have them here. Unfortunately, I take an odd size. I take a 3XL tall. It's because of my height. If I don't have the tall size, these things are just too short on me. But it's a shame because I'm a sucker for Back to the Future. If they had this in a 3XLT, I'd probably walk out with one. But alas, it's not to be. Got a Wicked for Good display. I hate that title. I should have gone with Wicked Volume 2. I understand there's a song called For Good in the movie, but just, I don't know. It doesn't make for a good title. But there it is. You can get your picture on the Yellow Brick Road in front of Glinda and what's her name? Elphaba. I loved that first movie. It was one of my favorite films of last year. I'm really looking forward to the second one. And since I've never seen the play, I don't know how it ends. So Now You See Me 3, Now You See Me, Now You Don't. I'm excited for that. I like those movies. Now here's what we're here for. It looks really good, getting great reviews. And my old nemesis. One of the worst films I've ever seen in my life. If I were to pick the top 10 worst movies of all time, this would be in the top 3. Pure garbage. Pure garbage. If you're looking for the Grinch, just stick with the original Boris Karloff animated special or the 2018 one with Benedict Cumberbatch. But this one, just horrible. I hate this movie so much. So, here we go. All right, we're going to Theater 1, Auditorium 1. There's the IMAX. And the King of Prussia IMAX is one of the few real IMAXs in the area. A lot of the local theaters have the Limax screens where they call it IMAX, but it's not true IMAX. Unfortunately, my beloved Regal Warrington is one of them. I will never go see a IMAX movie there because it's not worth the cost. It's not real IMAX. It's a pretty cool Zootopia display. All right, here we go. Auditorium 1. I am back from having seen Predator Badlands. It was a double feature, Prey, the previous film in the franchise that went direct to Disney Plus and Hulu, and Predator Badlands. Both films directed by the same director, Dan Trachtenberg, the same guy who gave us 10 Cloverfield Lane. 10 Cloverfield Lane's probably still the guy's best film. 10 Cloverfield Lane is phenomenal. But Prey was really well received. A lot of people were like, why wasn't this in theaters? This should have played in theaters. And I'm disappointed that I saw it for the first time on television. I would have preferred to have seen it for the first time in a theater.
But I got to see it in the theater now, and it's a great movie. Prey is terrific. Predator Badlands, however, is probably the best Predator movie ever made. I loved Predator Badlands. I mean, there's never been a Predator movie this good. Let me tell you what I love about this movie. First of all, the Predator franchise. Let's look at the Predator franchise as a whole. The Predator franchise is often compared to the Alien franchise because they do take place canonically within the same universe, and they've even had a couple crossover movies. I think the Predator franchise is a much stronger franchise than the Alien franchise because if you look at all the Predator movies and you look at all the Alien movies, the majority of the Predator movies have been good. The same can't be said for Alien. Predator 1, classic. Predator 2, not real well received at the time. I remember at the time people were like, oh, it's not that good. But over time, people came to really appreciate Predator 2. And what was great was Predator 2 really did something different. The first film, instead of just sending more people to the jungle and having the Predator take them down, they put the Predator in the city. Change the location, varied it up. And that's the strength of the Predator franchise. Each one of these films has been very unique. None of them are like copycat films. None of them feel like more of the same. Every one of these films has taken the concept and injected something fresh into it. And it started with Predator 2 and putting it in the city. That was a wonderful change from Predator 1, and it brought a new flavor to the film. Then we had a long gap of time, and we had Predators, which took our characters to another planet. So now we go off-world for the first time. Then came The Predator, which a lot of people didn't like. I really loved The Predator. It was Shane Black made that one. And that one kind of went a little more comedic. It was a little more silly, a little more fun. And I think it was the right tone. I always compare it to Bride of Chucky. When the Child's Play film had started to get a little stale, they were like, well, how are we going to inject something new into this? Oh, let's play it up for laughs. And it worked. Then Seed of Chucky came in and they took it like one step too far. And then they were like, whoa, we got to dial this back. We may have went too far with the comedy on Seed of Chucky. But with Bride of Chucky, that comedy was a nice change of pace. It was a nice way of injecting something new into the franchise. And I think The Predator did that. The Predator is sort of the more comedic Predator film. And after 3 other films, I thought it was a nice change of pace. So then what are you going to do next? They made this weird prequel where they have the Predator going up against a Native American girl. I wouldn't have thought of that. Take it to a completely different time period. Take it to somebody who has less advanced technology. Have them go up against the Predator. Wonderful movie. Everyone loved it. Now this one, once again, reinvents the franchise and does something completely different because this time we're coming from the Predator's point of view. The Predator is now our protagonist. We're not watching somebody going up against the Predator. This is the Predator's story. For the first time in any of these movies, the species is given a name. I mean, if they were given a name in a previous one, I don't remember it, but they call them the Yautja in this one. And I believe I did a Google search. I think this is the first time this species is ever given a name in the franchise, but they're now called the Yautja. Am I saying that right? I am a day removed from the movie. So, but we also get Predator who have conversations with one another. Like it starts off with 2 Predator brothers and a Predator father. And we get the family dynamics of this Yautja family. It's all subtitled, of course. Not to say we've never seen a Predator speak before, but full-on dialogue between Predator family members where we learn kind of what they think and how they act. This is new territory. This is new territory. And this particular Yautja, his name is Dek, and he's the runt of his clan, and his father wants him dead because in their culture, weakness is not to be tolerated. So he's to be killed because he's the weak one in the tribe. But the brother, out of love, doesn't want to kill his brother and is trying to protect him. So the father kills him because by showing sympathy, You are showing weakness. So this Yautja, this is all in the first 5 minutes of the movie. I'm not giving away any spoilers here. This is what sets our plot in motion. This is the setup for the story. So this Yautja, who his father basically has him marked for death because he's the weak one, has to go off and prove himself. And he goes off to this planet where he's going to hunt the deadliest prey known to the predator species, bring it back, and prove to his father that he's deserving. Now, what's cool here is we know that these movies take place in the same universe as the Alien franchise, and that does really come into play here. Because while the alien xenomorph is not in this film, a key staple of the Alien franchise is brought into this film, and that is the Weyland-Yutani androids. Like every Alien film has had an android, a synthetic android character. All of them have. The Michael Fassbender character in Prometheus. We had the Lance Henriksen character in Aliens. I mean, that's a staple of the Alien franchise. Well, when he gets to this planet, he finds a Weyland-Yutani android who has been damaged. She has no legs, and she offers to help him. And that's what we get here is sort of a buddy film between an android and a predator. And it's wildly different from anything we've seen before in this franchise. And it's so good. It's got a little bit of a twinge of the Enemy Mine formula. You remember the Dennis Quaid movie, Enemy Mine? A little bit of that here. It just works. It just works. And it was, which of the Fannings was it? I'm sorry, I get my Fannings mixed up. I know there's Dakota Fanning and Elle Fanning. Which of the Fannings was that? I should have looked this up ahead of time. Elle Fanning. Elle Fanning plays the android. She's delightful in this movie. Like, she is just like this cheerful, optimistic android. She's so excited to be in this situation with this predator. She's like strapped to his back, and he's like jumping around and swinging from trees, and she's like, "Ooh, this is exciting." Man, she's a joy to watch. This is such a good movie. Like, I there's not words for it. This is such a good movie. This is, well, I said it. This is the best Predator movie of the entire Predator franchise. They've never done one this good before. Go see Predator Badlands. This movie is a delight. It is so much fun. And it continues the Predator streak of really managing to do something very, very different with each film. It's amazing that they've managed to keep this franchise from getting at all stale. And they have, because they keep pivoting and doing something different in each one. And hats off to Dan Trachtenberg, because he made a Predator movie with Prey that people loved, and I think he just topped himself. He made an even better one. So go check it out. All right, everybody, keep wearing those pajamas.
Keep wearing those pajamas with the plastic feet. Keep wearing those pajamas. Tell everyone you meet. Keep wearing those pajamas with the back door flap. Keep wearing those pajamas. Don't open it, it's a trap. Oh no, it's a trap. Some people call them PJs, some people call them jammies. They can come embroidered with big money and no whammies. They can have 100 tiny commander adamas, but no matter how they look, just keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep wearing those pajamas. I know we're having fun. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now the song is done.